Hello there, greetings. Thank you for joining us for tonight's connection. Okay, here we go once again. As for how long this might go, maybe half an hour. So, as for connection, as for tonight's communication, we connected Brian. Hello, greetings, Bass, greetings, Jody, greetings. Blessings all for joining us. Yeah, I try to do a couple of days throughout the week. And of course, this is I guess technically Christmas week. So, uh, yeah, I try to do more live 5 days a week at least this week. So we'll see how things go for the most part. Yeah, I'll do a prime creator connection. Might do other connections also. We'll see who comes through. So, yeah, with the here, we'll just start this off, and we'll go into California and things of that sort. Yikes there. It's liveandtaller.com. Just have private sessions. Let's see, Monday. Most of the week is open at this time. We also have gift cards and others. You can see my schedule here. I think Tuesday I had to close off a little bit. You have Google Hangout, Skype, Zoom, and channeling by phone. Yeah, that's right. Also, you can submit a question here. It takes 1 to 5 days or longer, depending. I think I'm on Wednesday now. Something like that. I'm trying doing the best I can for catching up. So you can submit here. We also have, what else we have? Well, you can join the webinar also. You can join here. Oh, let's see. Yeah, the Oracle cards are not, I had to submit it through a site. It's called Make Playing Cards, and they have not accepted it yet. They have to review it first. So that's not available yet. If you're wondering, we also have Ivan Teller services on Spirit Social, submit a question, healing, past life regression, message from Yeshua, 5-minute healing, channeling consulting. Also have spiritual connections, one question from a day, chakra healing from a day, soul pain for Stephanie, and John Ricky from Miguel. We also have Teller Studios. We have the Jake comic here, and we have a Patreon where we upload new version, updates. I want to add other cartoon stuff. Also, I'm also doing I have another project going to keep to get the word out for this. I have issue 2 coming out soon. I have to do some corrections there. And as for what we're doing here, we have this. I'm going to start doing more cartoons like this. Not all of them are going to be alien related. So I'm going to go off into more the weird zone. If you're in Patreon, I already posted it there, but you'll have more of a first look. But right now, this is so if you want to get the updates on these, I'll have like that day ahead or something like that. I'm trying to figure out what to do, but I'm trying to expand out and try some new things for the Jake comic, because I did get a message like, Jake, people aren't ready for that, at least in the real world. So I'm going to go more of this route and then try other things. So this will be on Facebook tomorrow. I'm not going to do it tonight, but so this is where the direction I'm going. I'm going to do several like this. It's just going to be bizarre cartoons, basically. So this should help get Jake on a different, get the rabbit and other projects. I have others going on also. So I want to put that out there. I think that's everything. So, yeah, the Oracle cards, I'm just waiting on, yeah, they go through a review process, and this is the same company that damaged there. I had some damage on this course, you can tell them, and most likely they'll replace it, something like that. So they have a quick turnaround, about a week, but yeah, it's not gonna make it till Christmas, that's for sure. The way they're going, I doubt it'll be available by Christmas. The way it's looking at this time. I'm just waiting on them to approve it. So they're approved on my end, but not on their end. So that's what that is. I won't. Yeah, well, that one's a incomplete set because it has some repairs I had to do on it, but for the most part, it's okay. So it will be available eventually. Yeah, let's see. California right now is still on fire, apparently. Jeez. So center energies in that part of the world, unbelievable. I guess the $1 million mansions are on fire now. That should be quite a sight. It's amazing. Yeah, it's just like it seems like mass manipulation that's going on there. And yeah, we have the internet. The freedom of the internet has been kind of ripped away, so we'll see where that goes. Who knows? We're going into strange times. Not to say we're not already in them, but it's going to get stranger and stranger. So realize also, California can. There are ways of stopping those fires through higher, archy technologies that we're not aware of, at least not in the third dimension. So they can stop those fires. They don't plan on doing it. So they have a purpose behind it. As for what it is, who knows? Of course, California is very much a Illuminati country. Of course, that's a lot of other places too, but that's definitely, especially in that area. Who knows? Who knows? There might be, they're trying to flesh out Illuminati members there. Who knows? Anything's possible. It's likely. I mean, we'll never really know the answer to that. But anything can happen with that. Of course, people say I'm nuts saying that, but I don't care. But yeah, I mean, who knows? Because that's part of our. That's part. I mean, that isn't that how it works. I mean, we're not told the whole story, so it's kind of difficult to get the full details, of course. At least right now, it does seem like California is definitely on the attack for sure. Yeah, I mean, they call it Mother Nature, and it is, but also, I mean, they have technology, things of that sort to stop that type of stuff. So, and also the winds, yeah, like reptilians are not making it easy. I think Syrians are involved with it too, so who knows? Everybody has their own version of what's going on, of course, at least on the higher levels. So yeah, getting a straight answer is well, you get one version or a few versions, but who knows? All right, we're going to do some connections here. See who comes through. Prime Credit Energies is around at this time. That might be very short from what I'm feeling, but we'll never know. We'll find out basically. As for anything else that's going on, I'm not really paying attention to the rest of the world. So there was something else, right? I don't remember. Who cares? All right, here we go. All right, much love, blessings, and hopefully this is all recording and everything. I think the audio is working. I don't know, it seems quite well. I don't know. I've done a lot of switching around. I haven't changed anything on my side. So, all right, blessings, and here we go. Greetings to you on Prime Prayer. Much love. Energies to you of opening your vibration to other realities, realizing you are infinite beings. Eventually, humanity will realize your full potential, as right now you're part of the third dimension environment where that will not allow your infinite connections to open. But yes, many are becoming slightly aware in little spaces across your earth as the consciousness is changing, but not rapidly, as many are still getting used to this new vibration and will continue to do so as you interconnect and interopen your earth. At this time, one moment. Yes, there are many prime creator energies you can connect to, different versions of me that you can connect to. And some are more complicated, some are much simpler, some are much more comical, depending on what version you want to connect to, as you are also the same in that vibration to let you know. One moment. And also, yes, through ideas, thoughts in your mind at this time, realize you're constantly creating, not just a thought, but also creating energies through your thoughts and vibrations. So, an anger within you can actually create, yes, a being, a negative being, and a positive being also. It all depends on what you are sending out. Realize where you're wondering where some of these entities come from. It is coming from your thoughts. As you do go into lower astral, the lower ones, and the higher go into higher. It is energy flow. As your thoughts go out, much is created. Yes, it's difficult to see in the third dimension environment, but it's very much real. Where do you think energy, when you come in, such as you go somewhere like a party and you feel a lot of vibrations, you're constantly creating, and some of you feel very comfortable and some of you feel not so comfortable. That is a creative energy that's going on. And also, not necessarily entities, but there is an energy that is being invented that does go around, that does can, everything has a consciousness, as you will eventually see eventually. In your higher realms, you see it easily. In third dimensions, a little bit more difficult. As your earth opens itself up, you are becoming more of the higher dimensional beings. It takes time to get used to that energy field. You're also learning your own abilities. So earth's going to a fourth dimension. It takes time as you are getting used to this new thought pattern also. Those in the third dimensional mindset of your everyday human are not most likely allowing the fourth dimensional energies, at least the mentality of the fourth dimension to come through. In some ways, they do exercise those energies, but they don't fully bring it in as to realize your chakras, your guides, your abilities, how far you can go, levitation, things of that sort that you can activate within yourselves. Many call it an unbelievable possibility, and that is due to the beings that are around your earth to keep you shut down, closed down from your highest potential. But this is a lesson. This is a lesson in school. And there are some beings that do feel like they are supreme over others, that use their manipulations against higher vibrational beings. It does happen. As you go into more of the higher fourth dimensions, we'll see many manipulations done. As you are already feeling in this dimension, it does not matter. Even on a high dimension, you can feel it. You become more aware of it. There are many here that are still not fully understanding their place here, who they truly are. And some of them are sending out manipulative energies that just don't realize they're doing it. They're still figuring it themselves. Especially a lashing out energy and a negative energy, but yes, they say it's positive, but actually are shooting out a negative. Be surprised. They're still figuring out who they are. And that vicious energy does exist, just to let you know. If you feel an energy pulse coming from someone, that's not very pleasant, just to understand that person sending it out might not be aware they're doing so. And that is, you'd be surprised, part of their process here. They're not supposed to know, not yet at least. They figure it's normal. They're not sending out anything that's negative, but you'd be surprised how many do this. And it's a test for you and for them, as they are fully understanding their power and what they are doing to your earth. Imagine many of you have run into certain individuals like this. It is quite common on your planet and quite common also in the higher dimensions also. This is not just here. It just here it's a little bit harder to identify because you're bombarded by so many complex energies. At this time you are opening your earth up, yes. As for predictions of your future, many of you already see the future and many of you are fogging it up because you don't want to see too much. You'd be surprised. Someone wishes to see and they see nothing, or they see another version of this situation that is to come, but not the true situation. Much of this is going to happen, but there will be a clearing, but it'll still be much fog. Reason being, much change is in the air. That is all I have to say at this time. We send you energies, blessings. There are other beings that wish to connect. We will send you a positive vibration. Greetings to you. We are the Yahyel, the Galactic Federation of Light. Blessings. As we connect to your vibrations, yes. Yes, there's much going on in your weather situation at this time. You're California at this moment. We have a hands off at this time. We can send you positive vibration to assist those to find a positive place to go to for safety. But at this time, we can't interfere at this moment. This is a Earth situation that we can't get too involved with. As for what's going on here, yes, there's much manipulation. Basically, yes, it is basically under quarantine. Basically, aliens are not allowed in that area. Yes, for assistance, but not to put out the fires itself. We are not allowed to do so. Other beings are involved, let's put it that way. That most of the Galactic Federation is a hands-off situation, basically. Those of the human Earth aliens, basically those have been here for a long time. We have also, but we are hands-off at this moment. At this time, though, your Earth is going through a vibrational shift, a major one. But as what's going to happen is, yes, not to worry, basically. But yes, your energies are shifting more to the positive vibrations. As for many of you humans are opening up more to the alien energies, but so many are not having an easy time with it because they're not connected to the fourth dimensional energies as they like to do so. Basically, feel an alien, see an alien, have a ship in front of them, and so they can, what do you call it, fly around in their physical form as some of them like to do so, as it's finding it very impossible for us to bring that in your environment at this time. Right now, you're going through it. Yes, so there's much skepticism as for alien connections at this time, which is quite normal for a society that has not had an alien interaction for such a long time, only through conspiracies, but not in a society life. That is going to change over time. As our vibrations become stronger over your planet, you'll see more and more alien material come into your environment as we channel messages, healings, conversations, and become more of your pop culture in due time when it needs to. Right now, your Earth is going through a healing process. Yes, those in the third dimension are going to be greatly challenged in this year to come. That's what we can say. Does not necessarily have to be a financial challenge, but there's going to be many challenges as your Illuminati energies are making it difficult for it to be a human on this earth. We'll also realize many beings are wishing also to be kicked off this earth to a certain degree, meaning to have only this to be their last incarnation on their planet. Now, not all are going to experience this, but quite a few are also just getting a validation that I'm going to come back here. And that has to do with challenges in their life to just lay the foundation that, yes, I am not coming back to this world. Many of you are actually marking that down on your charts at this time. You let it open and you didn't finally made your decisions. And that has a lot to do with life's challenges. And you brought this challenge to you, and you're just like, okay, fine, I've made my decision. Many of you have, many of you can change this, but many have made that change, that decision at this time. Those that have grown tired of the third dimensional vibrations and realize it does not suit them anymore, but they are connecting to a more fourth and fifth vibration. But realize many of you are more in the astral state at this time. So many of you are sleeping more, or you're just zoning out throughout your day. It's more of an astral connection at this moment. You are assisting more alien vibrations connected to Earth. And also Earth's changes are to come eventually, but not now at this moment. One moment. As your human becomes more aware of the higher vibrations, realize also the human has to, well, it's up to you. Find peace within yourself. Connect to our vibrations on your own through meditation, other forms of connection. Many are wishing to have it brought to them, but the idea is to find it on your own. Yes, you can use this as a connection, of course, but we are encouraging many to connect on their own. Yes, of course, receive messages through a channel, but realize many are finding difficulty. They want their alien brought to them, and realize you have to clear your energies to find your connection there. You can always ask for assistance, of course, but realize many are, yes, skeptical because they're not connecting because they're still going outward and not inward. Many are having difficulties looking inward because there's a lot of healing that must be done, and some don't want to truly go into the healing state. To connect to an alien vibration is to go into a healing vibration, a state of peace within. And yes, that's easier said than done. So that's why many are having difficulties with this alien connection, spiritual connections, because they don't know where to start, or this. They want to see a physical being and make it easy on them. And so why it's very difficult to believe that alien energies are channeled or whatever it might be. Because yes, your Earth is going through a transitional phase where you will see us more clearly in your environment eventually. Yes, those of you who are opening your doorway to us, you already know we are there. You realize there's not always a reason for us to be seen. You can see us through your third eye, but as for physicality, you realize you already know we are there. Is there a need for seeing us physically? Eventually, yes. But at this moment, you realize also there's other things to do in this life. And also you have to progress in your third dimensional reality. Focus on your life, not necessarily focus on us. We're not necessarily part of your third dimensional reality, meaning your timeline. We are, but not. And like you have your timeline set up, okay, alien here, galactic ship there. That's not necessarily even allowed on your planet at this time. For some, yes. So that's another reason why you have not seen us. You feel our vibrations here and there. You might feel our sense. You might sense us, but that is changing. Also, you can alter your timeline. We realize many do not see us because of that reason. Realize also you see the fear energies, yes, of the human environment. Is there a place for an alien to come into your Earth at this time? For most, no. For those of you focusing, yes. But as you are focusing, most likely you're feeling our energies, our healings, and you're having mostly an astral experience at this time. But as for a physical connection, we are working on it, but so are you. And a lot of it has to do with peace on Earth, yes. As the idea of nuclear weapon, that word will eventually be taken out. It will not be exercised as a physical creation anymore, as it will be in your history book, but not seen on your Earth physically. That will show how close you are getting more to the alien connections. Just to get you an idea of how that works, if you want to see us, much of the arms have to be put down. You'll be doing us a favor, you a favor, and your world a favor, for that matter. We'll put you that in your mindset of where your physical alien experience will begin. We'll see you later. Thank you for allowing us to connect to your vibrations. Yes, say hello to your Mother Earth. Give her a big hug. We are the Yahyel. We live within your species. We are learning from you daily. Much love and goodwill to you all. Much love. Okay, much love. I want to take care.